Hi. A couple of requests of students were to make some more origami tutorials. A couple people were fascinated by this creation that I have here. This is made out of six Tootsie Pop wrappers, and it's a cube. You can take it apart just like this. One of my favorite things to do is hand it to a student and then say, take it apart, put it back together. What I'm going to be doing here is showing you how to make that. So again, there are six pieces of paper, and I'm going to show you, they're each made exactly the same. What I'd recommend is have three colors, two pieces each, totaling to six pieces of paper. So I'm going to start off with, these are going to be nice and big so you can see it. We're going to start off folding this one in half. All right, once we got it in half, I want you to open it back up, and these are called French doors. So you want to take this edge and you want to fold it into the middle. All right, and do the same thing on the other side. All right. Remember, you want to start off with square pieces of paper. If you do not have square pieces of paper, I don't know how it'll come out. All right, so now we have French doors, right? They open up just like French doors. Next, take one corner of it. So this part right here, whatever way you do it, make sure the rest of them you're doing the same way, or else it won't fold together. I would say we'll take this top left one, actually your top right, all right, and we're going to fold it down, right? So keep it in the French doors and fold it down diagonally. All right, so it's going to go like this. All right, so you want that bottom edge to be flush with the other edge. All right, so it should look like that. All right, and if you do it correctly, there should be this little flap here. All right, we're going to flip it around, do the same thing over here. All right, so we're going to end up with a parallelogram. All right, try to get your folds as best you can so that you do not have so you have nice pointy edges. This is not my best edge ever. All right, now you can unfold it a little bit. What I want you to do next is to take this and fold it inward, right? All right, so the fold that's already there should help you get in there just like that. All right, do the same thing with this one. All right, so I now should have something looks like that. All right, so this can fold down. What I want you to do is choose one, whichever one, tuck it inside. All right, so you're not only folding it down, but you're going to tuck it under that bottom part. All right, and then when you go to tuck this one, right, once you tuck it in, it's going to stay there, right? So I'm going to go to tuck it in here, but this is held down by right here. So you're going to fold it in there. All right, and now I have this. All right, what I want to do next is, which way do I want to do this? Okay, so I have, if we look at it, I have a slit there, all right? We're going to fold our flaps backwards from here. All right, so we're going to end up with a square. What we're going to do from here is do 5 more total of these, right? So we have these slits here, and then it should look like this, okay? There are no slits on this side. All right, now I'm going to do the rest.
Okay, so we have our 6 pieces. We got 2 this yellow, 2 of these like puke green ones, and 2 of these sort of turquoise ones. So, I'll bet a lot of you, I challenge you to pause the video right now and just put it together. Some of you, you're going to need this. So, start with 2 separate colors. Alright, notice there's slits on the outside, and you have flaps, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to put this over it, but notice there's a slit right there. Ooh, must have done a pretty good job folding. So there's a flap right there, slit, okay? Alright, so we're going to put that in there. So now these 2 connected. I'm going to take a 3rd color. So this is going to be the front, this is going to be the top, so this is going to be the side. Right? So if I go like this, the flaps are going to overlap, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to rotate it. Now I'm going to put this turquoise inside the yellow, right? Look, there should be a flap right there, assuming you folded them all correctly. Alright, so now the turquoise is in the yellow is in the dark green. I'm going to pull this guy out, and the dark green is going to go inside the turquoise. Alright, so now we have these 3 right here. Alright, now I'm going to do opposite. So I said turquoise on the side, let's do turquoise on the other side. So we're going to have it enter in like this, right? So that if I were to go like this, those would be overlapping, so that's no good. So I want the turquoise is going to fit into that flap right there. Alright. And then, like I had to pull that green one out, I'm going to pull it out again on this side. Alright, I'm going to put it inside the turquoise one. Okay. Now I have almost a full box. Alright, I'm going to take this green one, and I'm going to go on the opposite side of the green. And so we can see that triangle there is on that side, so we know that this flap is going to go into here. Now notice this yellow one on the side, and it's going to go on the outside. I'm just going to push it over to make sure it's on the outside. Alright, and then I'm going to put this yellow in the green. When you're done with this, you'll know you're done when every single flap is pushed in. There's none left over, alright, and then on the other side here, I get this leftover green. Alright, and then I'm going to have just a yellow left to put. Okay, so we have a yellow bottom, so we're going to have a yellow top. Alright, so we're going to, we have them like this, right? So if we look at our flaps, if I were to go like this, they would overlap. But I don't want that, so I'm going to turn it, alright, and then these turquoise ones are going to kind of go over it. So we know those turquoise ones are going to tuck into the yellow. So we're going to tuck this yellow into the green, turquoise into the yellow. And it's also okay to, be a little rough with the paper. It'll go back the way it was. And lifting these up nice and easy. Alright, not being too super delicate with them. Alright, and this yellow one is going to go in right here. Alright.
Then this yellow one is going to go in here. Okay, so this is the box, 6 pieces. Again, makes a kind of cool holder for things. This is very similar to the Tootsie Pop thing. You can absolutely do this with, I've done it as small as Trident wrappers. It's certainly challenging, and I actually needed tweezers to be able to finish it. But you take any candy wrapper that you can cut into a square or rip into a square, you can make one of these. I don't know that there's anything smaller than Trident wrappers, but you bring in the wrappers, I'll do it on here. All right, I might have to use tweezers, but it's whatever. Also, another cool thing is I can fit this inside of here. Notice the smallness, how small this is compared to this. If I open this up, I can put it inside. I think my record is like maybe 12 different size boxes. The biggest one I had was I had to take a brown shopping bag and turn it into a giant square, or maybe it was like a giant poster or something was my biggest box. But yeah, the challenging ones are finding giant pieces of paper that you can turn into these. So thank you for watching. If you like what you saw here and you want more, please comment, please like it. As Wolfie Raps would say, smash that like button. And I'll have more on the way. I'm a big fan of modular ones where you're taking multiple pieces and putting them together. I will hold a tutorial for how to make this bad boy right here. A lot of people comment on it. I've had a lot of fun seeing students put this one together. Certainly, there will be another one made this year. This paper specifically, I'd recommend going to Staples. And if you ask for their stationery, they have these little square pieces with no stickiness to them that make for great color variety. And you can make these kind of things. They also make great boxes. I will have a tutorial for this one soon. I also don't know what this is called. Stay weird.